We're in Australia right now. We're in Melbourne and we're about to go pick up our bibs right now. I'm gonna go buy some swag to outfit myself and my girlfriend, and we're also gonna go get a cheeky Nando's. We earned the right to run a fast race and we're just gonna enjoy it. We're out here in
Nothing's
Melbourne.
gonna change at this point. So it's God's hands now.
Yeah, it's in God's hands. That is my vibe for the race. It's in God's hands.
He got us this far, so
There's no point in stressing about it. So I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna run a 252. It's not an if, but a when. I'm gonna run a 252. Sam is gonna run sub 4. It's already written. We're gonna go pick up our bib.
if I see 3:59:59, I'll be happy.
I think you're gonna run like a 3:58.
Yeah.
I think you're
Time
gonna,
to spare.
How do your legs feel?
Just like my legs, they just feel like my normal legs. This is the thing, I have no frame of reference of like what I should be feeling, so I'm not thinking about it. I just run.
Yo, there's your boy. You see it?
Captain Sam's up there.
Captain Sam, where is it? Where is it?
About 10 other whites. So my whole family are running with me. I've got Uncle Paul,
Cousin Josh.
yeah, my brother Connor, he's running.
Bridget's
Bridget's a bitch.
Yeah, she's the worst. We hated Bridget, but we love Colleen though.
Yeah.
Colleen is amazing.
Colleen, that's auntie right there.
Julianne, phenomenal. She's always great at Thanksgiving. Angus, don't have anything positive to say
He's
about
my
him.
Scottish cousin.
Yeah, pretty like indefinite
He
to
just kind of keeps
Angus.
himself to himself.
Yeah.
And then obviously Big Man.
Yeah, big man ting, yeah? Big man ting, Mr. Sam White.
UK.
Yeah.
Represent.
70-79, that's a phenomenal number, if you ask me. That is a phenomenal number.
Yeah,
70-79. What does this equal? 14 plus 9? 23? 23 is exactly the amount of seconds that are going to come after 252. 252.23. That's what's going to happen. 8645, you got a 14. You got a 4, that's an 18 plus a 5, 23. That means you're going to run
23.
Oh, look at that. Let's go. You're going to run
written in the stars.
You're going to run a 3:59.23.
It's written in the stars.
That's what that means. When we come right through here, the halfway point, that's when we're going to drop the hammer and we're going to continue down here and then come back up and then we're going to finish the damn thing. This course doesn't have a lot of turns. Like, it's pretty straight for the most part. Right around here it gets kind of
Yeah, and this bit as well is just...
But this is pretty nice. Like this, you'll just
On
be
the
able
front.
to just tuck in with a pacer and just go to work. We're in Melbourne, Australia, and we're running for charity, and we're gonna run a sub 3. It's been a bit of a tough year for various reasons. I lost $40,000 in a couple bad business moves, and when you got payroll or you got employees to take care of, you still gotta make sure that they're squared away. So that wasn't so great. I had to resign from my flying job. So my first ever job getting paid to fly. Some things transpired and then ended up having to transition to a different job, which I'm very blessed. I enjoy, and the pay's quite good. And then just some personal things. Like, I mean, I was really burnt out from running. I've been running for 10 months straight from January all the way until now. From that Oman marathon up until January, I took a little bit of a break, and then January all the way up to October, just been running 40 to 50, maybe even 60 miles a week at some points. And it was just weighing on me, and I just kind of felt like I didn't have what it takes, or I wasn't made of the right stuff to get to this point. And at one point, I told you, I told Sam, told my family, my coach, my friends that I was burned out, and I think I just didn't want to run, period. I wasn't even going to run the race anymore, and I just wanted to quit running. And then after some conversations with my coach and myself and God, I kind of just decided that I'm going to pick myself back up and just take it one day at a time. And now we're here and we're ready to fight on Sunday.
Feeling pretty good. The key is not to think about it too much and just run, and don't stop running until you finish. That's the game plan. That's the strategy. I don't have much more else to add. It is my first marathon. I'll add that. So I don't have much of a reference point. Just gotta
Raw dog it.
yeah, just gotta make it happen and enjoy it. Yeah, it's not about the destination. It's about the friends we make along the way.
So we got a little bagel action. We got some yogurt. We got some crackers for post-race. Gonna eat these. I'm gonna eat these tonight. Just get some healthy fats in me, some Mediterranean olives. And then, you know, your boy's gotta get his protein intake. So I got this little, these meat sticks, paws, no homo. And then some free-range eggs for the AM. So we just gotta snipe some freaking honey right now to put on the bagels. We got butter at the gaff, so that's the current mission. Tradition.
Last day meal.
Always get a pad thai. Eat the same thing before every race. Got some bagels over there. Pad thai for dinner, bagels, and 2 boiled eggs for breakfast. At this point, what's done is done. The last run is done. I'm just gonna hammer some water. Put our feet up. Yeah, there's not too much calculating that you can do at this point. It's just got to go out there and run the thing. So I don't feel super nervous. I've been kind of like shocked this build. Like I just haven't really felt nervous. I think it's just because I'm starting to get the experience. This would be my 5th one. So like the novelty aspect of it is gone. Obviously you want to do well and you know you're going to go out there, you're going to run fast, but the whole like, oh, I have to put all this pressure on myself to run well. It's like, you know, you've been there, done that. You just do the same thing that you've been training to do for the last 10 months. Just for 26 miles as opposed to 13 miles or 20 miles. So the hay is in the barn and yeah, we're gonna get a good night's sleep and we're gonna run fast tomorrow and live with the result, whatever that may be. So here. It is madness. But we've got some work to do. That's alright. Wouldn't be a good story if everything went according to plan. So let's get it. Fuck me, man. I don't know what's going on. My left leg is just completely numb. I don't know, man. I feel like might just be not my day today. I'm gonna try not to spiral at this point. My goal is just to finish. My leg feels fucked. Sucks. Trained for 10 months. Just doesn't go the way you want it to, but it's kind of been the story of my life this year, so. Sub 3's cooked, but try again. And it's about finishing at this point. We'll get sub 3 eventually, but 7 marathons on 7 continents. Still gonna check this shit off. We did not come all the way over here to not run into the MCG and get a medal. 39K, 3Ks to go. About a mile and a half. So, not the result that I wanted, but still proud. Well, race did not go as planned. Absolutely blew up. Like, folks gotta call me Oppenheimer the way I blew up in that race. I absolutely nuked that shit. Shit the bed. Worst race of my life. But I'm like strangely at peace with the result because sub 3 is just like an auxiliary side quest. And the main goal is always 7 marathons on 7 continents. We finished and we got the 5th marathon done on the 4th continent. So now we are officially more than halfway done. So all that's left is Antarctica, Africa, and then South America. I think the biggest takeaway is like the result isn't necessarily what defines how tough you are. 4 months ago, I was like a broken man. I was sitting on the floor of my house, like crying. Didn't think I could run. Didn't think I wanted to run. Overall, I'm just happy with the way that I battled. Happy with the fact that I didn't quit. I was in excruciating pain. I rolled my ankle because we got there kind of late, and then the pacers had gone off, so we were kind of playing catch up. So I was running like off the actual sanctioned portion of the course and like running on like the grass and like the elevated curves and stuff like that. So I rolled my ankle and then ended up just untying my shoelaces because my foot was swelling, and I was able to get over that. And then I just realized like 15K in, about like mile 8, mile 9, I was just like, yeah, today's just not my day. My heart rate was just way too high, and I realized it wasn't going to be my day, and I genuinely thought about quitting. But I also just told myself, one, I didn't come fucking halfway around the world, fly 23 hours to not pick this thing up and like cross the finish line inside the G. So yeah, I mean, I'm just overall happy with the fact that I like battled and fought, because it's really easy to spiral after you've already spiraled and already had shit not go your way. It's really easy just to be like, fuck this, I'm gonna quit. And it's easy to be embarrassed knowing that like you're really like a 252, 255 guy, but you don't have like the full marathon time to show for it. So it's almost easier to be like, oh yeah, I got hurt and I DNF'd, but I ran a 123 half. And then like, you know, on paper, it still looks like you've preserved that image of like being a 252 or 255 guy, as opposed to actually finishing the race. And then people ask you like, yo, how'd your race go? Or like, what'd you run? And having to tell them like you ran a 344. I think that's running for you. The marathon is just it's a beast. Every time you step out there on the course, it could be your day and you could tame the beast, or the beast could whoop your ass. And that's just the way the game goes. But I'm happy to say that, you know, I didn't quit. And I showed up to the start line ready to fight. And even when it didn't pan out, I kept fighting. And that's something I'm pretty proud of. And I think 5 marathons, 2 ultra marathons at 23 isn't bad. So I'm walking out of here with my head held high. We'll run the 10K. We'll run the half marathon. We'll get really fast, and we'll take some time off from the marathon. I think I'll stop racing marathons as long as I'm flight instructing. Once I get to the airlines and I have some more stability and I'm not in a hot ass plane every day in a sauna, losing water and just being overcooked from living in Florida, I think I'll get back to it. It's definitely not the end of the marathon for me. I think I have the potential to be a 245, 240 guy, sub 240 guy, be in the 230s. I think I have the potential to be like a sub elite runner when it's all said and done, and to run a 123 half marathon after 2 years of training, not coming from like a cross country background or like a racing background or any kind of like aerobic or endurance background, is something that, you know, statistically makes me an anomaly, and that's something that I'm pretty proud of. We'll be back. I'll probably run this race again before I die, and I'll definitely get a sub 3. 2026, 2027, I don't know, but it's inevitable. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Hope you guys got to see some stuff outside of government contracting, see a different side of me. For everybody that watches these videos outside of like all the government contracting videos, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys taking an interest. I'm grateful for you guys taking time out of your day to watch. And yeah, not only am I looking forward to your success, I'm absolutely sure of it.